What's up, people? Okay, so the plan for today is I should probably wait till more people are in here. Well, I'll probably have to explain this multiple times. I got my caffeine. So, okay, I like this game a lot. Okay, I've played this game since it came out. Um, I remember watching because this game took like 8 years to make. It wasn't straight work, but a lot of work for like off and on 8 years. And I've been really into it. It came out. It's one of my favorite games ever. And you know, I thoroughly juiced it of its content. So, in an attempt to find more reasons to play this game, I ended up pondering if it was possible to speedrun it. Without looking at any records, I just started running it. Um, and I got like a 5-minute run, and I went ahead and did a better one, and I got my best run, which I did not post, but I have the recording of it, is 4 minutes and 4 seconds, which is pretty good. But I think I can do better. I want to do sub 4. So I thought, you know, the world record, well, I have it. It would be 4 minutes and 20 seconds, which is the one I posted. So yeah, that's the funny part is I have the any percent world record. Thing is though, it doesn't have a thing on speedrun.com. The only speedrunners that have ran the game are secluded in a small Discord of like 15 people. So I popped into there and, you know, they were pretty psyched to see that someone was actually running the game, but also revolutionizing it. Because 100% not this game. No. What does 100% mean? This game's not a game like most games. It's there's a reason I can beat this game so fast, and that's because the ending isn't really a culmination of everything in the game. It's something that you can do and is an ending in quotes, but you know, you could see the ending if you get lucky in like an hour, but that hour of gameplay will not have shown you the total of what would be like 8 hours of content. Um, but also a lot of the content in the game is just kind of sightseeing. So 100% would be what, like get every clothing item or I don't know, all the warps. Like it's the amount of things you can collect in the game versus how much content's there is a bit, you know. It's much more of a fun experience because you can just kind of walk through this insanely condensed, detailed world um, from a crazy mind. I thoroughly think we'll never get anything like this game again. So, you know, it's a special thing. But I understand. I have that position in life where I'm an artist and I have some weird freak love for something that's butt ugly and no one understands it, and I really have to convince people. That's just where I'm at. I've accepted that. That's been my life story for a long time. But I hope you jive with me for a moment here. Gooby? No. It's not for that text, it's because of that emoji. You can't, that emoji is banned. Banned. Alright. So there will be a little bit of constraints. I think it's okay to, because a lot of world records nowadays are hit on stream. I Just to preface, I'm super into speedrunning. I've been attempting games all through my entire life, and this one just kind of happened. I'm not just a game developer, I'm also good at video games. So I do this. I'll probably do a small intro. Let me just start. Let me walk you guys through my routes and whatnot. Or just things I do, at least. Alright, how's the levels in that, everybody? Does that sound good? Is it too loud? Let me ask that question once I get to different parts. Okay, is that too loud? Is that loud? A little too loud, okay. I'll do negative 35 decibels. Is that good? Okay. So this game is, in my definition, it is the idea of how far you can take visual clutter. And it culminates in that, but not only just by being kind of the generic definition of visual clutter, which is like, I don't know, ultra kill and LSD. That hurts my feelings. Not because the ultra kill thing, but because the on LSD. This game's more than that. So it's not just visual clutter because it is the generic definition, which is like, you know, rundown city or trash on the floor or something. Hey, Funky. It's much more than that. It's a bunch of these very specific design leitmotifs kind of stuffed into every little nook and cranny of the game. You'll see reoccurring things everywhere. Like this, for example, you'll see elsewhere. I honestly don't entirely understand this game, but I don't think you're supposed to, and I honestly don't want to. Because the the general feel of the game is just the wonder of it and not understanding what the hell is happening. That's a big part for me. 10-hour lore video, there like is little to none. There's things everywhere, there's things in places, but I really don't understand what's happening. I really enjoy walking through this game and not understanding what's happening. That's the appeal for me. But we spawn from this altar whereabouts. This map is called The Descent. There's a bit of like a layers of hell kind of design to this room. Where like the outer layers are different, and you can see like kind of these forget the name of them, just kind of walking around. Like ultra kill, totally. Dante's Inferno, that's the word. Sorry, I'm the guy that plays things or knows things and doesn't describe them with their names. Like, since I was up until like around 16, I played Doom my entire life. But for the longest time, I only knew certain levels as big guy or fat guy. So I know the internet's really anal about terminology, but give me a break there. So that's our apartment. This game has kind of a thing of like getting like furniture and merchandise for your apartment to like kind of style it up, swag it. So here we have like, I wouldn't say this entire game is just an adventure to gain swag, but it kind of is. It depends on what you weigh as important. But I think the best part of this is the exploration, which is just weird, you know. This guy is a homunculus. He was made to watch this door. Everyone say hi. Interior design with this game is one of my favorite things, mostly because it's like, it's an indoor place, but it has these really specific things that, like the swamp and what that looks like. You'll see that several times. The returning kind of themes of death kind of boost up there. The movement tech in this game is very, very janky. Here's a giant dead guy. Hey, Roblox Gamer Epic. This game is that's the other game I was waiting for someone to mention. People make me sick. This game was in development 8 years before Cruelty Squad happened. Sir. Funky. Okay. So bring your Roblox gamer-isms elsewhere, okay? There's apartments everywhere. Little people hanging out in them. Hey, Cruelty Squad is the sequel, prequel, okay? It has such a... The only correlation is that they're both kinda ugly, okay? But this game flourishes in gameplay, alright? It understands you actually want to experience things, okay? What in the Cruelty Squad is this? I hate you people. That's me punching you. Alright, so... we can collect things. There's programs. There was an earlier Crypt game, so some of this might seem entirely random, but... you know, it's a dead guy. So one of the things I'll have to break to you guys is... you do pee on things, and that is how you attack or interact. And... that does come from the previous title. I'm just not going to explain it, but... here you have it. There are rats everywhere. This is a video game. But the thing I love the most about it is it's not only just kind of like a walking sim. There are no guns, by the way. You don't shoot anything. This is a walking sim. It is not an action game. Which is the biggest differentiator, because I don't know. I understand stuff like Cruelty Squad is popular, and a lot of people, that game really boomed, and everyone's kind of... the only thing you could possibly equate anything kind of just insane looking is Cruelty Squad, because it is the one and only thing you know. But understand that it is a niche, kind of just almost an avant-garde way of design that I have kind of grew up with, because I came from egg likes. I mean, egg likes are the reason I started making games in the first place, so put some respect on that. They don't put any respect on you, though. They're ugly. They're really ugly. Yeah. It's a bench clipping into the wall. Some more apartments. We can witness a murder. And the culprit. Fallen Sprite killed that guy. Eggs and burgers? Some burgers? Yeah. It is the Dark Souls of niche games. Yep, that's the perfect way of describing it. There are these shops. Turn on the music. Well, that place is loud. I can't control a loud place. I mean, I guess... does this even have a limiter? filter limiter. Oh, okay. That's nice. I just put a limiter on it. Let's just see how that looks. We're going back into loud place. That seems to work. Alright. Your audio is limited. But, yeah. If you want to play this game, which I really, I think you should, I'll continue walking through it, because this game just gets bigger and bigger. Here's the street now. This game has kind of a system for, like, everything that has that little kind of like P-drop icon when you put your mouse over it, you can break, and they kind of disassemble into materials of which you can use. There's kind of currencies, and then there's items. So if I can find anything. Usually areas have them, but kind of look like emails, so weird angel power harvesting game. Who really knew? I like how this game does this, because if you need Bezoar, for example, which forces you to vomit, and it's kind of like an uncontrollable, more powerful weapon. Programmer video game. Yeah. Yeah. That's a better description than the last 20. I like that. Oh, but yeah. But it's just good to know that these barrels give Bezoar, so in case you need one and you're next to one, you can get some. And, I guess that's kind of a mechanic that I like a lot, because it makes the map kind of have to do with the gameplay. Here's McDonald's. Here's one of my favorite guys in the game. Tom is selling an aquarium when I can't afford it. It's always drugs. Oh, the world is just like this. There's no drugs involved. I mean, you do take pills to go faster. And you don't call that drugs? Well, yeah, they're drugs, but the reason everything is like this is not, like, you just don't, oh, drugs. It's a trip. Here next door. But yeah, I put many hours in this game. I've walked through the entirety of it probably twice. It's a big game, and to see everything, it takes a really long time. But essentially, I started speedrunning just cause. I didn't know about the scene, I didn't know about any past people. I didn't know anyone actually even attempted to run this game at all. Someone did attempt to get all the Drac statues, which there's one here. I forget where it is. Up here, I think. I don't think I can jump up that. Well, there is a Drac statue here. Oh. Maroni is at the mall. Let's go to the mall. You guys are gonna love the mall. Oh yeah. Best room at the top. This whole place is peak. Remember this in the speedrun? I don't think I ever entered this place in this run. Yeah, I actually really like that. This game's ambience is really good. It feels like sitting in an airport waiting for your plane, and you're kind of just taking in the static of people. And that sound is kind of just always happening, and I just like it audibly. It's nice. Some of the ambient tracks have like these weird kind of what sound like ghosts playing, and it sounds really cool. But I currently don't have any gold. I don't think there's any easy places for gold here. We're looking for somebody. Maybe speedrun then. It would be a boring speedrun. Is the protagonist a robot? Definitely. Is that a robot? You do become a robot in the first game. This is a Crypt Underworld. Let me put it in the title, actually. I always thought it was like kind of like a monkey man, but you do become a robot in the first game after doing a thing. There she is. Thanks. I can't buy any roses. Yeah. This is also something from the first game. Now we're going to Super Rat City. Yeah, this game is huge. It just keeps going, and it has such a way of making these places unique. Little shop fronts and stuff. It's one of the generic ones. There's an upgrade somewhere inside here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Break the blocks. Get away. I've had enough of Minecraft. As of late. So much Minecraft. I hate... No, I strongly dislike. Alright. You just can't break. Odds. But, yeah. I think the first thing I should probably do is do a little walk through the movement tech and what exactly I'm doing and how it works. I know this developer's games. I've been playing them for a long time. They used to put their stuff up on different like Unity web player sites. There was some on Congregate, I'm pretty sure. But they always use the same kind of, I think it's just like an asset store, like Unity controller for like the last like 10 years they've been making games. And they only slightly change it. And I think this uses the same controller, but it has some new features in big quotes because of certain bugs, thanks to the features they added. So a big thing you'll notice is velocity is local. A lot of you would call this air strafing. That's simply not what it is. This is an oversight. It's not air strafing. I don't have to manipulate my velocity by pressing A or D or anything. I just hold W. You can't really change your speed midair. So if I hold W and then A, nothing happens. It's just whatever I pick first is what's chosen. You can go sideways more. Your entire velocity is kind of like a unit in which it has to go one absolute direction. Meaning if I'm going really fast in one direction, up or down, I can't go left, right, or anything. Which is why when I start the game, I immediately start going forward. I'll show you what that looks like. So I immediately start moving, and you can see I got a bunch of velocity. I stop holding it, and it just keeps going. The old run I used to do, I used to bank off of that to get some sideways velocity. And then I would hit the edge of this globe and do that. That's the best start. It's about 15, 17 seconds. A big change from the runs you might have seen is that I've shifted to kind of using my collider to pick up things now. So instead of clicking that, I would just jump into it like that. It's much faster, but it's also smoother. Less, like, manual action. And it's a big thing for these runs I'm doing to just make it smoother, because there's a bit of RNG about a minute in that can really just dictate whether or not a run happens or not. It's annoying, but, you know, it's part of the process to make it less annoying. That was Bumba. Yeah, I don't care to explain or go over every little detail of this game. I really think you should just play it on your own. Here's the arcade. There are these toy machines. If I break those crystals, it should give me enough for 25 toys. Spam it. And if I'm lucky, I wasn't lucky, you should at least get 15 pills to do this run. Because you need 6 to boost through a certain area, and then 6 to boost out of here, and then 4 at the end of the game, combined with one of the items that makes you have less gravity, to jump all the way up the exit. I'll use the 6 just to show what that looks like here. I failed it. You hit your head on stuff to make you go downwards faster. And then you're here. This game actually has falling out of the map as a game mechanic. So this is where most locations take you. But falling out of specific places, like the descent, for example, the first part, will take you to unique places that have some cool stuff. From there, I go over here. This is the part I'm really wanting to change about my run, is because I feel like the run to the Frog Palace isn't a good idea. Here's another big RNG factor, is how many relics this guy gets you and how far they fly. So I got 8 there, which is honestly great. I go to the museum. Old method required 6 more. Or actually, no, it's about the same. But I have a new route. So before, I would pound 6 pills here, jump up to that, and then go here, and then there's a door here that takes you to the buffet. But I remembered, there's actually a door down here. So that also takes you to the top floor, which takes a lot longer to get down to where you need. Just got this guy. Can't reach him. Gives you a bunch of tears. But what you do here is you use one of these souls, it opens this floor up and gives you access to one of these, like, deity things. Usually when you see these things, they have an altar in front of them, in which you can trade the relics for one of the wearable items to upgrade it. But you can kind of see why I pound 6 pills here, because it's just such a waste of time to walk all the way over to this altar. Okay, another thing. If you were to normally click this, collect it, click and then collect, the price of the upgrade would go up. So it would be like 1 relic, then 2 relic, and 3 relic. But if you spam really quick, you can kind of glitch it, and then it's just 1 relic. But you can see it costs 9 now. I think that's because it costs as many upgrades as you have. Let me turn down a bit. So you can kind of just like skirt around that by, you know, just grabbing, you know, all the relics first and then the upgrades. So then I go back to the apartment. Skirt on here. And if I had enough pills and this, I would jump and launch myself directly to the exit of the game. I would just like to clarify that the ending of this game is not really a culmination of anything. It has some reoccurring places from the last game, but in general, it doesn't really... You know, it's not the full game content-wise. So when you beat the game, you're not going to see a whole lot. But yeah, this is the run. I'm just gonna keep restarting the game. I'm gonna use the timer now. So we'll actually start doing runs. Run starts here. So the new route I do for this is I don't go too far or too fast. I just go right in the middle. Boost off of that. Little different, but it's better. How do you know you finished the game? It says so. But I think it's unfair to say that there actually is really an end to the game, because you can still go play after getting the quote-unquote ending. Go straight over the arcade. We should have 100 gold and the crystals. I have a new route to get to the machines. I used to take a left here. I take a right now. Right in front of it. Collect them all at once. Spam. Unlucky. So I restart. Yeah. RNG. It's a big factor of this run, which is I hopefully won't see too many people attempting this in the community of this game, but we'll see. I didn't go fast enough. I also didn't start the timer. Buy extra of the toys. I can't. The purpose is to actually it bugs out a bit. Sometimes the toys give you twice as many, so I'm hoping for a maximum of 40. I've seen at least. Boost. We'll go with it. A good start here only really saves you like 5 seconds. Which if I'm going for sub 4, that's a big thing. But it's whatever. I would like to grab that bill there, but it's difficult. I had a few successful runs where I grabbed that coffee too. Gives you 2 boosts instead of 1. These crystals are also bugged. If you touch them, they send you flying. Damn. Yeah, that's it. That's the run. I don't think you guys will be seeing past the toy machine for a while. Probably like 15 minutes of this, realistically. save it a little bit. Let's go. Gross. Yeah, otherwise I'd just be doing this in pure silence, but I do still work on projects. I'm not doing this entirely. Some of the stuff I'm working on I can't really disclose, but I am doing something. So this isn't consuming all of my time, but it is consuming all of my off time, for the most part. The coffee just tried to take me out. There are some weird RNG factors, like sometimes there are these animatronic deers that run around the arcade. I had one just standing directly in the way of the machines, so sometimes that happens. Only had to happen once. 10. I think I can make 5. It's possible, but I don't think I'm gonna get sub 4 with this. But I gotta get my practice in anyways. Yeah, you can see 5 doesn't get you very far. So you gotta kind of clamber your way up the rest of this. I'll see how many relics I get. Seven, I don't know. 8. That's I think I can use 1 here. 8 and 4. 8 and 4. The one thing I have to change the most about my runs is I don't know what combination of skirt and pills is best. But yeah, I'm on pace for 4:30, I think. Apartment. Skirt. The skirt speed is not the point of getting the skirt. The skirt, gravity is what makes it useful. I hit the ceiling there, so I don't think I can actually make this, but... yeah, no. The basic combination of pill and skirt is the pill increases your jump height, and the skirt decreases your gravity, so it basically just kind of exponentially increases the amount of height you'll get out of it. And just boost. There, and that's time. 4:45. Yeah, that's the run. Possible with 9 pills. You can do 9 pills, and it's possible, but it's just not fast enough, because there's certain sections that you'd much rather skip through, or cut the walking in. Little changes here and there. Once I finally get a good pill amount, I'll finally be able to test the new route to the under, and just to see how that works. I think for now I'm not gonna be too crazy about getting a good start, because it's only like 5 seconds difference. It's something that I think I should put more time into later. Play a task run, that'd be fun. I don't have a task set up. A universal task set up. That stuff's a lot easier on emulators than it is outside. Because outside of an emulator, you kind of just have to just hope that it's synced up properly. 5, 6, 9, nothing. Right through it. Yeah, that also happens. One of the first strategies I tried to do there is to intentionally click through things, and it's just so inconsistent, it's not possible to really predict. I also think it's a frame rate dependent thing if it has to do with physics. And not just like the character controller interpreting physics locally. Sorry, Roblox terms. How do I say this in generic terms? Character controller, physics tick, movement, different than physics world. So they might be out of sync or interpreting last frame data. Meaning like player moves, it does collision, and then player moves again, and it's through something, and it just ignores what it ran into. I would say on pace for getting to the arcade would be 1 minute and 8 seconds. this one's gonna suck. It says 5 for me, but I will also say that it has never been accurate, so who knows? Because it says 5 in one place, but it says 4 in another place. And it also says chat rate is 0, even though you're talking right now. So I could care less. My phone's going off. This is part of the run for my alarm to go off at 5 p.m. That alarm is my emergency wake up in case you slept for too long. I haven't had to wake up to it for a good month now, I think. Very good, very good. Oh my gosh. Nope, wrong. Okay, I think I can make 3. I could care less. I don't freaking care about you guys. You are a scourge on my speedrunning skills. This one's pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna get right there. No, right there. Yeah. I just wish I knew what the perfect amount would be, but close enough. Can't reach the door. 427. So how many did I get that time? 10? Was that 10 pills? What does this ending mean? Greed and gluttony. Another whack intro. Yep, that's it. The mask gives you infinite P, so take that what you will. But analyzing this game would also require analyzing the previous installment. I think it came out in like 2012. We're not in pace, we're 5 seconds behind. I'm not gonna do all the live splitting, mostly because this run's too short to care. Also, I think that would be a waste of my time to do all that while trying to run the game. And I don't have any auto splits, so... Five, 10, 13. Good run, finally. We have a good run. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got the last jump in. That was perfect. Made just enough time for myself. Please, thank you. Oh man. I think it's fine. I don't know. I'll just go to the museum. Summoning solve video one. I don't know, Mario. 64 specifically. 7 minutes. Okay, so the 7 and 4 was the first successful run, so yeah, it's possible. Okay, 3 minutes now is pretty crazy. Long pills. A little longer. One more jump. Nice. Why'd I do that? Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, I'm still 340. Whatever. 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 What freaking ever. Yeah, I'm not. 7 is not enough. We're not even with this. This sucks. But if you got like 30 pills, that would be just like easy run. I would do exactly as much as I need to. Okay. 427 again. I think that's what I got last time. Would this stream benefit from keyboard noises? I think also a keyboard layout on screen would be probably useful. Yelling in the stream. I don't think I can do that. 300 views. Alright, if I turn my suppression off and then the viewers go up by 500, I'm giving all the credit to Funky. I owe you my career, big man, if that happens. We asked for that, don't start going on about joint ownership. Respect a future CEO, alright? Not good, not good. Terrible crowd. I survived it though. 2 seconds off pace. I don't need Roblox developing me. Yeah, you think so. Beautiful. I didn't mean to do that boost, but it happened. Okay, that's 2 good runs in a row. You don't want to jump again on 6, you'll go in the air and it's really hard to recover from it. Don't choke the turkey fight. Need a code what that means for me. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? 7. 8? That's fine. Museum. 243. Ah, this is not good. It's fine, but I'm trying to break records here. I'm not settling for fine. I'm settling for peak. Also, I don't think that using the pills right then was benefiting me at all. Yeah, no, it really didn't. One more jump. Oh, come on. I have 8. Maybe this will be better. Nope. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. One jump? Can I get it? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Let's do a study run, because I wanted to see how 8 and 5 will get me. Okay, I can't move too bad. Okay. 8 and 5 is way too much. I also have to be moving before I jump, because, as I mentioned, if you're going too fast upwards or downwards vertically, you just can't move sideways. Yeah, I threw there. I meant to use 2 pills, but I used 1. At the buffet. Nice, good boost, finally. 18 seconds, right on pace. Watch the pills be terrible. Everybody jinx it. God tier RNG incoming. See, now it's not gonna happen. "15 layers of future prediction is happening. Okay. Damn. Still possible. I was hoping for like a 15, if I get a perfect 6 boost, another 6 boost, and a 4. But we're gonna have to settle for a 2? 2. I don't know par for getting here. Okay, we made the second jump. Nice. Alright, so I cannot boost here. I can't. I need to save my pills. I think I might have. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 4? That was terrible. Five. Okay. Rest in peace. That's the other RNG aspect of the run. Ping the Reddit of this game. Don't know if that exists. I won't be surprised. I think there's more love for Crypt Worlds than there is for Crypt Underworld. Mostly because this game is newer. And I guess, I don't know, it's different. There wasn't really much mention marketing being put on this game. It's also just, it's free on itch. There's like a paid gold version of Crypt Underworld, I'm sorry, Crypt World, that they made for like financial reasons, but other than that. Yeah, no, Vinny streamed Crypt Worlds, which is what really got it out there. And I'm really hoping that he plays Underworld, because I feel like it'd be right up his alley. He gets to walk around and emote at things. That's what he does best. Good boost. Bank on the statue. I used to do that. Though I learned that falling sideways actually slows down vertical. As I said, the direction you're going is like a bit of a unit in which sideways velocity can cancel out vertical sometimes, so best thing to do is just to try and go as fast as possible downwards, because, you know, that's the direction I'm trying to travel. It's not sideways until the very last bit. Yeah, and I lost my boost. 108 is on pace though. Good. 15! Come on. Oh, come on. No! I can still do it, We're on 6. We have more than enough time. This is a great save. So that's... I can use 6. I think I can use another 2 to save some time in between. Okay, when you said restart, I thought you meant I accidentally pressed the pause time, but that would have been devastating. Ew. Please, please, good relics. I don't have any soda! Four? Maybe? Oh, man. That was terrible. Oh. Oh, come on. Yeah, no. We're already coming up to 3 seconds. I would have been at the altar by now. Let's still do it. Let's see what this gets us. Oh, actually, I used too many pills. Oh. Let's just see what happens. 3 and 8 relics I got, which is alright. feel like if I'm fast enough, I can use... Actually, yeah, what if I use more than 8 at once and I just combine them? That would be a good save. Alright, there's the boost. Don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. Oh my gosh. Nope, okay. We'll see what the time we get. $431. A lot more successful runs than I thought I would. Alright. Learning experience indeed. I did lose the mirrors now, right? I gotta stop going so far out at the beginning, because I keep risking that happening. Alright, keyboard noises. Alright. Give me a second. Filters, noise suppression. Trash button. Alright. Here we go. Keyboard noises. This will elevate the stream. 9 million views. And break the game. Okay. That wasn't good. So cool. I see on pace as hitting this at 40. At 40 right here would be on pace. Because that's just the intro. I can't change much about the intro. But it's the later bits that... Oh, that crowd wasn't great. We can save it. I'm 2 seconds late to on pace for the arcade. I missed out on a lot of those toy balls. Oh, dude. I gotta go scramble and pick them up. Yeah. Dang. Hello, never saw this masterpiece. You should definitely play it before watching this, because I'm speedrunning the game. I would say if you like... This is a dumb comparison, I think, but it's the closest I can give to, like, known games. It's a lot like Yume Nikki in respects to how involved you are with the environment, with a bit of, like, a physics twist. The premise is a little insane, but it's a bit of, like, a walking sim in respects, because a lot of the time you spend just kind of, like, you know, staring at the environment. Walked into the snail. Sure do hate UNEK, right? It's fine. I like it. I like how it looks more than it plays. I'm just not much of a fan of RPG Maker as an engine. But I do like Humanity. Humanity's great. Okay. What even is Yummy Nickel? Dream Sim. You play as a girl who recluses in their room, and then you go to sleep, and then there are stuff happening in your dreams. It's kind of the same vein of like just kind of witnessing an environment around you. While that game has kind of like it's present, but it's not as involved of like interacting with the environment by using effects, they call them. I don't think I should have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I gotta stop doing that. I just hate that walk. It feels like I'm wasting time. Five relics. We're totally doing it with that. Our dreams as stupid as mine. They're a bit scary. But I don't think that game is a horror game. In the same way I don't think LSD Dream Emulator is a horror game. Things can be scary, but the game is just about dreams as a variable experience, how it can be one way sometimes. But that doesn't mean that, you know, a game has one scary moment, that it's a horror game. Because the game has very kind of serene moments and just kind of the general feeling of being alone in a very crowded area. Dang. Okay. 45. Terrible pace. It's only 5 seconds, it's fine. I wonder if there's a quicker route. Because this feels like, if I chop through that little left bit there, will that save me like 2 seconds? Alright guys, let's stop comparing dreams, okay? If one of us lives in a cardboard box all day, it's not our fault. Not bad. I'll do it with 4. It's fine. Don't mind that guy. I always like this water effect. Up close it looks really weird, but from afar it looks like rippling water. I think it's just a water shader that they swapped the texture filtering on to be just nearest neighbor instead. And scale it up a bunch. Do not use pills. Do not use pills. Do not use pills. I have 3 sodas. I cannot waste a single soda. Okay. I can use 5. I'll use 5. Come on. Okay, we're gonna have to go scavenging. Oh man, okay. Yeah, we're not Again, I'm looking to be at... I gotta stop saying again. I did repeat myself, but it's just useless. I don't know. I want to be falling towards the big guy with the altar at 3 seconds. That's that. It's just yeah, it might seem like a lot, but I'm going for sub 4. I want to be 4. I'm gonna try to cut through. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna be a little creative here. I'm gonna be a little wacky. Wish I knew how to make that more consistent. Yeah. It's hard not to choke at that point, because it's just like, every time it happens, it's just like a, oh my gosh. Go on, I'm not doing that. Alright, we're getting to that point. I'm gonna start hard resetting on the intro. Don't. Alright, keep... I don't know if you saying anything or being silent is better, just don't acknowledge it. I'm gonna try to get closer to the edge of the globe. Maybe? I don't know. It just happens. I don't know what I could do to make that more consistent. Man, what's up with me? Well, we're on pace. We're gonna hit 4 right there. Like half a second behind it. Alright, I'm gonna try to cut through. Is that faster? That's like comparing 2 right angles. I don't know. 106, we're 2 seconds. Oh, I slept. You think it'd be allowed if I just set, like, hotkeys to teleport my mouse to certain places? It's still manual input. I just don't have to move my mouse. I'm not gonna do that. But if I were given permission by someone, official@speedrun.com. I think the rules are just set up by some goober, so I don't really think it matters. Maybe I can be some goober. In that case, no. Yeah, probably. Hotkey assisted. See, that's the way to think. Just use cheat engine and speed the game up. Alright. Toy machine, be nice to me. I forgot to check if I was on pace or not. Nice. Not nice. It's a bummer. The other route is faster. I should keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep doing it. It's hard to tell because sometimes an intro saves 2 seconds and you don't tell, and then you think what you're doing different is changing something, but you can't tell. So I'm gonna do it again. Just see if I can see any correlation there. Good. Forgot to boost off the pillar. Good. 40 seconds because the intro. Whatever. That's faster. I think so. That's faster. 2 seconds again. So if we are on the same pace for both those, that is 2 seconds faster. Womp. That is, yeah, obviously, but there's a I just kind of go through stuff sometimes, and I don't know how to predict that, you know? Alright. I'm not going fast enough. I was too busy taking a sippy. Is that... Hey, wait a minute. It's better to start the time early than it is to start it late. That's how I picture it. Because if I start it late, then I'm seeing a worse time than I really got, and that would be a lot better to see than otherwise. The only one in chat, perhaps. Are the other chatters in the room with you right now? 36 and 40. Cool. That's on pace. That's not. Okay. Well. We got this. I got this. I'll see the toy machine again, I swear. See, there I just went straight through it, but I guess some of the geometry inside of it sent me anyways. But, I don't know, I've had runs where it sent me backwards, or sent me sideways, and I had to readjust. Like, it's... Once you start clipping into stuff, it's really just a complete gamble as to where it sends you. I swear, this thing is just not registering click sometimes. I took the old route. I gotta get used to doing the old one. The new one. had 15, I should have used 6. Dang it. Okay. Every time. It's just such a chaotic, like, okay, we got 6. Now we just spam this button 6 times and just go flying across the map. And my route to jump is off of this tiny little pipe going across the hallway. So I have to Spider-Man accuracy hit my feet on this little pipe. And it's possible when you're not going so fast, but sometimes I just press shift and then I'm going flying across the map and it's just really difficult. Almost completely forgot to grab this. Still on pace though. Boink. Okay. Got smacked back off it, but we're good. 102. 6 seconds behind. 36. 12. Oh, come on. Is that over? It's over. It's over. It's over. Yeah. Come on. Okay. We're gonna lose a bit of the 5, but okay. I'm losing a lot of the 5. Yeah. Doing this little bit without pills is very weird because sometimes you just can't get over it. Or 201. I wasted about 10 seconds there. I have 9 though. So I can use 5 on the 1 run. It really depends on how much we get here though. 16 sodas. Nice. This is lucky. If I could get it. Okay, I think we're 5 seconds behind pace here. This is okay. That isn't though. But of course. I want my head on the thingy. Dang it! Jump, please! Oh. Wait, now I can't move because I didn't, yeah. I need to run full speed when I jump. Or maybe at least walk. Okay. Didn't hit the arch. Quickie. 18. We're on pace. 24. 30. Come Perfect. Perfect. That was actually perfect. Bumbo? Bumbo? Not now, Bumbo. Oh, Bumbo. Okay, we're still 6 seconds behind. Or in front. Where'd the turn be? I don't know. 8, 12. I think we can do this. Perfect. Okay, 130 is good for this. Issue is I don't exactly have many pills, so I'm probably going to have to use, what would be 3? 4 plus 3 is 7. Right. I don't know my memory. It's not if I choke it, it's if that stupid frog thing gives me the right amount. But he didn't hear me say that, so he still thinks we like. I'll just go with it. I don't even know how many I had. Could someone tell me how much I had? Eight is good. 8 and 4. That's fine. Okay, 301 right here. We're way far in front of you. One more jump should get us right there. Jerking out a frog. I don't care what it is. Okay. Come on. Perfect. 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 Try to hit a jump here. Nice. Too high though. I don't think I should have spammed. I think I did 2 jumps. Don't go through the floor. 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 Ah. Eee! Saved it. It's not sub 4, but we'll see what we get. I paused the timer on. It's probably like a 4:25. My PB is the world record. I could probably show the footage of it. It's a 4:04. But I don't want to show the footage, I want to do it. But 5 seconds faster. I want to get 1 second under 4, and I'm content with that. And I will leave this until someone else breaks it, and I'll do it again. And use whatever strategies they have to my advantage. That's not good. I wasn't looking. Coffee, out of the way. Egg. Four seconds. Oh, 1 second. Look at you saying restart. Come on. Come on. Somewhere, please. It's such a frantic jump. I need to find a specific spot in the floor that I can jump, W, jump. Okay, I need a perfect little send off, but I just don't have that. So I didn't move fast enough. Sorry, a few tears came out. It was a tough moment. Fast enough. Straight through it. Slow start. This will be the 5 seconds that makes a sub 3 run that I've lost. Oh, 30 seconds a door. This is actually pretty good. That's what I mean by, like, falling faster downwards is what saves it, because this is actually, like, pretty decently on pace, despite the fact that we had the slow start. Oh, come on. Let's try to make it. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit that jump every time, but that was flashy. Jump again. Cookie. 42. Nice. Alright, jump. Forward. Jump. That's it. Okay, I need to really calm down when doing that. Oh, I got the last one. Cool. That's a huge time save. Nine. Okay. I can use 5 for it sucks to do simple math while trying to do this. All depends on the relics. That's enough. Come on. Oh man. Alright, we're still a decent bit forward, but I have some spin, so I gotta adjust to that. It's one of those janky movement tech things I shouldn't have jumped. Nine? Is it real? 9. Oh, dude! It's so hard not to bump your head. Alright, we're gonna have to do another jump here. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's actually really good. If I can hit this. I keep my pills? No way. Oh, way too high. Well. That would have been another 404. I swear. Dang it. It was close. It wasn't sub 3, but it was good. Okay, boost. I'm gonna slow down a bit here. 20, that's fine. 25. Get stuck on the table. 40 at the door is okay. I don't use those toy machines you see there because, well, they're also just, they're not convenient because this is like right on the path towards the out of bounds point. But also those ones have a weird like bill in front of it, and you can't really stand exactly in front of where you need to be. Oh, come on. That's still over? Ah, that's not over. That's good. That's good. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I think if I use this, like an auto clicker, I could maybe, like, glitch the game and it give me twice the value. Would that be cheating? Let's close. Okay. It's tool assisted though. Like, I'm not actually clicking that fast. Try to rebind click. I definitely don't have the tools for that. I can use Steam's like rebind thing, but that's for gamepad. Also, physical things too count. Like if I have a turbo button on my mouse, or if I have like a I forget the term, where like you click and then unclicking also clicks. Those all count. I'm thinking like that 1 or 2 seconds I lost there would be the 2 seconds to split a 3 second, and I would hate that. That was good. .106. I will say that that path is easier to keep hill speed. There we go. Okay, got the last jump. Good time save. It's hard not to do that, I agree, but Come on, come on, come on. Perfect. You see him? Okay. 240 here. Come on, come on. This has to be it. I see no reason I flubbed this. Come on. Oh, dude, it's happening. It's gonna happen. This is it. I'm right there. Yes! Come on. No, I'm gonna fall too fast. Boost? No, I'm full speed. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. I didn't want to jump, I didn't want to jump. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Okay. We're 3-3. We're still way behind. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please, please, please. Yes. Come on. Yes. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Please. Oh, oh. Clip, clip, clip. Ah. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's go! My headphone disassembled. It actually just fell apart. Both my earphones just flew off me. Dude! Oh my god! Let's go! Let's go! That's sub 3! No, sorry, sub 4. I gotta take my headphones off and reassemble them. Oh my gosh, that's like 3 days in the work right there. No way. I'm ecstatic. Someone accomplished. Oh my gosh. My inner gamer came out. I said the F, I dropped an F-bomb. I'm so sorry. I also dropped a G-bomb, in case anyone cares. I respect my Christian folks as well. Oh man. Oh man, I did it! No way! And look at that time! That was... I could maybe spare, that's a 3... That's a... Yeah, 342, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Dude, alright. This is the place you get when you fall out of bounds. Out of like the dropping part. And just like that. I could hear it now. Oh man. Oh, that's awesome. Is the stream ending? I don't think I can do that again. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Fine with resting in this sub 4. Yeah, totally. Don't sub 3 without me. I don't think I'm gonna... Unless something magical happens, or like I find some ridiculous thing that makes me clip through a floor at a weird part, like that's definitely possible in this game, but I just don't know where that would happen. Check this out. Little house. I don't know what this is. It's a picture of like a hospital, I think. You go through the wall here, and there's just like a part. I don't know if this is a false memory, but I remember there being a giant fridge in this room. And I haven't seen it since, so I'm pretty sure it was just a false memory. Some weird little hallways and such. Go over here, there's like looks like a food court. And then a stage. This game has a bunch of this stuff like outside the map, like just like unfinished areas like this. A little place like that. I think one of their other games has something like this. Happy 89-year birthday. Thanks, man. Okay, well. What's something really cool I can say right now that would get me on summoning salt clips? What would the really cool thing I can say be? Clip the last run and submit it. Well, yeah, that's the goal. To make an impossible to beat run in a category no one actually runs. Holy crap, Lois. Alright. Well. I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I streamed for 2 hours, so. Yeah, alright, that's it. That's it. I gotta call it, because I have things I want to do today, and I was maybe gonna let this go on for another hour. Yeah. So, yes. See you guys. Thank you for being here to see me do the sub for. I'm gonna go and let me actually check. Okay, I still have a pending request on speedrun.com to get a category for Crypt Underworld. The first one was denied because I didn't have enough like links attributed to my account. Sub 5 seconds. I'll see about it. Yeah, once the speedrun category is up, it'll be a lot easier to submit runs, but I'm gonna go edit together and submit the sub for. I can't believe that. Right. Thank you guys. See ya. Dude, wait. Dude, wait, what? Dude? What? The weird piss fling? No, that fling happened specifically because the giant rose, when you, objects are like, some objects are like anchored, in quotes, in Roblox terms, they're anchored, and then you piss on it, and then it just kind of like unanchors it, and it becomes a physics object, and then because it's stuck in a bunch of geometry, it flings and hits you. That's what happened. That happens almost every time you try to use that. I should bring out the cork board and the wire, or the tether and the pins next time I consider doing this again.